So, how did we get here? What housing policy existed in the past that led us to this situation?
Well, the interesting thing is that the emergence of modern mass homelessness is well understood, and I think it goes back to David Holchansky's work. You know that we created modern mass homelessness through a number of policy decisions, through changing evolving economy, through the rise of and application of neoliberalism. You know, we had in Canada in the post-war period a steady investment in building affordable housing for low-income people that lasted until the late 1980s, where we were building up to 20,000 units annually. And what happened then was a neoliberal turn, where the government shifted from direct investment in building affordable housing to using market measures. So tax expenditures to encourage the private sector to build housing, tax expenditures to encourage people to become homeowners. Um, I used that, to my RSP for a down payment. Monetary policy that keeps interest rates low. So, so what that led to then was like a major dive in federal investment, but it was an experiment, right? Like, will this investment and inspiring individuals to buy houses and the private sector to build houses, will that solve the problem? And the results of that experiment are in. That didn't work. We saw building new houses, but mostly, detached family homes and condominiums. The investment in private sector investment in building rental housing went from about a third of all housing built to down to almost 10% in 10 years. So that's created a housing crisis that we're living in today, where after 30 years of disinvestment in building affordable housing for low income people, combined with the growth of the population by 30%, we have a housing crisis. Now, the housing crisis is an important part of it, but it doesn't explain everything. We've also seen as part of a neoliberal trend, the rollback of the role of the state in many cases. In Ontario, we had cuts to welfare rates in the 1990s. We've had economic shifts, an outcome of globalization, so loss of industrial jobs, a change in the economy to more part-time work, low-paying work, these kind of things. And so there's a combination of factors that are a result of decisions that human beings made that meant that many, many, many more people are not only vulnerable to homelessness, but are becoming homeless.